Okay, so it's Monday. We had 2 tests, passed both. Then we learned how to move cement, how to figure out the approximate weight of cement, and then figured out how to raise cement off the ground, say if it was on victim, or if it's in our way in a collapsed structure. Figure out how to move concrete. Today it was 1,800-pound slab of it. It was 4 of us that moved it. We moved it 360 degrees, moved it up and down area, and then that's later. Then 27 of us were broken down to 2 teams. Each team had to move a 2,500-pound thing of cement. Rotate that 360 degrees, and then we had some mannequins under lots of cement. We had to get the concrete off of them without hurting the mannequins worse. It was as if it was a real scenario, so we had to be careful with mannequins. And then we watched a documentary on how the Twin Towers were created and how that was really their downfall in the construction of the towers. Then we time our knots, because Thursday afternoon we have our test where we have to wear M53s and rubber butyl gloves and tie crap load knots. And that was it. That's Monday. Hey, so it's cold. This morning we had no tests, just lots of classes. What are the big things today? This morning we went from let me see if I can get this. That end of that building from that end of the building to about right there. I was in what's called a sked, which is the brand name for a plastic. I guess you could say a little sled thing where you'll transport victims. It's you put them in there, buckle them in, and you can drag them to a safer place. But because I'm small, so I was put into it. So we went from that end while we're in we're in level C with our M53s. Start there, and there's 3 doors we have breakdown. One for each squad, so 3 squads. We broke down 1. Go from there. I was dragged to. Let me see. Where is it? It's kind of dark. At the very end. From there, we had to I don't know. It's maybe like 30 feet. We had to lift a column of cement and move it to, it's kind of 30 feet, whatever, in front of us. But just to get used to moving cement. Can you see those ones over there? You can't really, but each one, I guess, yeah, about those sizes. Give or take a little bit. But we moved it across the way, and then we moved it back. And other people jumped in the skeds, so we dragged them back to, it's cold. So from there to there, and we had to break down the door again, but it's from the opposite direction. And we went to, not necessarily all the end, but I guess right there. And we went down a decontamination line, where we had to get out of our gear, as if we were in a contaminated environment. So we got out. And then we had a female marking test. So when you enter a building, look for victims. You put these marks on buildings to say the building's safe, to say the building is hazardous, about the victims inside, about your team going in. So me and First Lieutenant were on on teams for that test, and we passed with 100%. Thumbs up. We have more classes, and then, cold. Hate this weather. We had another event today, another practical application where, we had to, whatchamacallit, you know, we jumped in something called, or my group, because it was different how it's set up. We had to jump in what's called a lion suit, which is a giant ass suit that you put on with a SCBA, and you fucking hate life. Yeah, but mine was way too big for me, so I looked retarded. And the SCBA is a self-contained breathing apparatus, which is like those tanks that firefighters have on their back. So we went from, let's see, well, this wasn't a fast event, it was an actual, you know, what if. We went from there, my team went right there, and we continued to go to the end. We went back, and there's 2 simulated houses in there that are 2 stories, so we had to go in, find the mannequins, which were victims, take them out, put my group, there were 6 of us, we had to do some biological sampling. So we walked into a terrorist's house, and we did some sampling. The other teams took the victims out of the buildings and dragged them to the decontamination line, which was at the beginning. From there, they deconned the mannequins, and we got deconned, you know, like we did earlier today, so we had to do it twice, so it sucked ass. And I don't know if you can tell, but, you know, those are really bright, so they comment on it all the time, because they're really bright. And, let me see, I wear my socks, or these socks are boot socks, you know, all the way, so, California, that's what we fucking do. At rope corral, where we had to tie knots with our rubber butyl gloves and N53 field protective mask, which is, you know, gas mask. And then we had to fill up, me and another guy had to fill up the tanks for the SCBAs, and we were issued our level A suits. It's a giant suit they wear SCBA in, and it really sucks apparently. I don't know, we haven't been in it yet, but doing it tomorrow. Oh, it's Tuesday. Guess I forgot to say that, huh? Okay, so that was my Tuesday. Have a good one. Hey, it's Wednesday. This morning we took a test, and tomorrow we take our final, and that final is going to have everything else we've learned from the past 3 weeks. This morning we were in level A suits, which is a full encapsulament suit. We had our SCBAs on, and we're in a giant plastic suit, so it kind of sucked. The front shield would always get fogged up, so you can't see where you're going, and your dexterity is terrible in it. But past that, had our final rope test today, our knot test, where we had to wear N53s with rubber butyl gloves and tie knots. So, yeah, we're badass, I guess. And we started cleaning up the place. Not this. Look, that's pretty cool, right? Check that out. But, start cleaning up because we graduate on Friday. So, the faster we clean here, the faster we leave. And apparently we get out at like 11:35, hopefully, if we can be on the bus out of here. So, it's cold here. Really, is that what we did today? Yeah. Guess so. Huh. Okay. So, it's Wednesday. Check that out. That's where I am right now. Yeah, that's what we do. Okay. Peace. Yo. Yeah, that's bright ass light. So, last training day was today. What's left? So what did we do this morning? We did a lot of things today. I can't remember. We woke up at 4:30. I can't remember. We did so many things from got on level A's, B's, C's today. Ran down the breezeway a lot. We had this thing where it's supposed to be as if some MC like crashed, whatever, like from an earthquake, and we went in and protected everybody, got everyone out. Just a really bright light. What else did we do? I can remember the Olympic part. We're down to our squads. And we have messed with our SBAs, 6x6s, patience, create a grade 1 mechanical advantage system for a rope, lots of dragging, got our final, everyone passed. We learned blah about 9/11, so, and cleanup. So today's been very busy. You can see it's pretty dark, and we're all tired. So we graduate tomorrow morning, or around 11:30, and we'll all be Seaper Marines. Oh, peace. So we graduated today. Was up early. Graduated. Nothing really special, but we're finished. Now I have for this and the other patch. Also received 3 types of ropes that we learned to tie knots, and we got a certificate. We're supposed to be off a couple hours ago, but you know, of course we're not, and finally got off right now. It's time to start the weekend, and next week I'm in What's up? Peace.